Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the challenges and triumphs of life in the United States. Today, we're shining a spotlight on one of the country's smallest and most unique states, West Virginia. With a population of just 1.8 million people, West Virginia is one of the least populous states in the nation. In fact, if it were a city, it would be only slightly larger than Houston, Texas. But what West Virginia lacks in size, it makes up for in natural beauty, with sprawling forests, rolling hills, and the Appalachian Mountains serving as a backdrop to everyday life. Despite this beauty, however, West Virginia has been facing some significant challenges in recent years. The state's economy has struggled as industries like coal and timber have declined, leading to a decrease in jobs and a population that's both aging and shrinking. In fact, West Virginia has the highest percentage of residents over the age of 65 in the country. But even as the state faces these obstacles, there are still people who are working hard to make a difference and turn things around. In this video, we'll explore the unique challenges facing West Virginia and the solutions that are being proposed to help the state thrive. So, if you're curious about one of America's most beautiful and troubled states, stick around. This video is for you. West Virginia's geography is one of the biggest challenges the state faces. The state is located in the Appalachian Mountains, and over 75% of the state is covered by forested mountains and hills. This rugged terrain makes it difficult to build infrastructure such as roads, bridges, and railways, which can limit access to resources and markets. This geography also makes it difficult to attract businesses and create job opportunities, particularly in rural areas. Companies may be hesitant to invest in areas with limited transportation options and difficult terrain, which can limit economic growth in these areas. In addition, the state's geography can also make it difficult for residents to access basic services such as healthcare, education, and grocery stores. Rural residents may have to travel long distances over winding mountain roads to reach these services, which can be time-consuming and expensive. One of the economic challenges is West Virginia's history of dependence on a single industry, coal. For decades, coal mining was the backbone of the state's economy. But as demand for coal has declined in recent years, so too have job opportunities. This has left many communities struggling to find new sources of economic growth and has contributed to the state's high poverty rate. Therefore, West Virginia's primary economic reasons that people move is job opportunities. If people can't find work or are dissatisfied with their current job situation, they may move to a new location where there are more job openings or higher-paying jobs. This is especially true for younger adults who may be starting their careers and looking for opportunities to advance. But it's not only the lack of jobs that's driving people away. West Virginia also has a high cost of living, with expenses like healthcare and housing outpacing wages. Additionally, the state lacks many of the amenities that people have come to expect, such as access to quality healthcare, public transportation, and cultural attractions. If people are struggling to make ends meet in their current location, they may move to a place where the cost of living is lower. This can include lower housing costs, lower taxes, and lower expenses in general. In some cases, people may move for higher wages or better benefits. This can be especially true for people in specific industries that may have better job prospects in certain regions or cities. For example, tech workers may be more likely to move to areas like Silicon Valley or Seattle, where there are more job opportunities and higher salaries in their field. When people do move, they tend to move to areas that have strong job markets, affordable housing, and good quality of life. This can include larger cities with diverse economies, as well as smaller towns with a lower cost of living and a strong sense of community. In recent years, some cities in the Sun Belt region of the United States, such as Austin, Nashville, and Phoenix, have seen a surge in population growth due to their strong job markets, affordable housing, and warm climates. West Virginia as a state seems to be stuck in this negative feedback loop, where no corporation is able to put up industrial and business parks, which in turn do not generate opportunities for urban development. This leads to lack of real estate and well-developed office spaces. Also, the geographical location makes it even worse. Ultimately, people's decision to move is often driven by a complex set of economic factors, including job opportunities, cost of living, and quality of life. By understanding these factors, policymakers and community leaders can work to create a more attractive environment for residents and businesses, which can help to drive economic growth and improve people's lives. West Virginia is facing a new challenge in the form of opioid addiction. This crisis has hit the state particularly hard, with high rates of overdose and addiction contributing to the state's overall decline. Opioid addiction has taken a devastating toll on individuals, families, and communities throughout West Virginia. The state has one of the highest rates of overdose deaths in the country, and addiction has touched nearly every corner of the state. The causes of this epidemic are complex and multifaceted. Many people become addicted to prescription painkillers after receiving them for legitimate medical conditions. Others turn to illegal drugs like heroin when they can no longer access prescription drugs. And still others become addicted through exposure to opioids in their communities, either through peer pressure or the easy availability of drugs. The impact of this crisis on West Virginia's communities has been profound. Families have been torn apart, and many children have been left without parents or stable homes. The healthcare system has been overwhelmed by the demand for treatment and support, and law enforcement has struggled to keep up with the flow of drugs into the state. Despite the challenges facing West Virginia, there are some who remain optimistic about the state's potential. Residents and officials alike point to the state's natural beauty and rich history as assets that could be leveraged to spur growth and development. West Virginia is known for its stunning mountain vistas, winding rivers, and verdant forests. Outdoor recreation is a major draw for tourists and could potentially be a source of economic growth for the state. In addition, the state has a rich cultural heritage, with a long history of music, art, and storytelling that could be celebrated and promoted. Efforts are already underway to capitalize on these assets. The state has invested in tourism infrastructure, including trails, parks, and other amenities designed to attract visitors. Local organizations and businesses are also working to promote the state's natural beauty and cultural heritage through festivals, events, and other initiatives. In addition to tourism, there are other industries that could potentially thrive in West Virginia. The state has abundant natural resources, including coal, natural gas, and timber, that could be harnessed in sustainable and responsible ways. The healthcare and education sectors are also growing, providing opportunities for jobs and investment. Of course, there are also challenges to be faced. West Virginia has a high poverty rate, economic struggles, opioid addiction, and many residents lack access to basic services like healthcare and education. The state's infrastructure, including roads and bridges, is in need of repair and improvement. And there is a need for investment in research and innovation in order to attract new industries and create jobs. Residents, officials, and organizations are working together to find solutions and build a brighter future for the state and its people. Whether through efforts to diversify the economy, combat addiction, or capitalize on the state's natural beauty and cultural heritage, West Virginians are demonstrating their commitment to building a better tomorrow. There is no doubt that the road ahead will be difficult, but the people of West Virginia have shown time and again that they are up to the challenge. As the state moves forward, it will be important to remember the values that have sustained it through difficult times: community, resilience, and a commitment to hard work and innovation. By working together and staying true to these values, West Virginia can overcome its challenges and build a brighter future for generations to come. So that's the video for today. Thank you for watching our video over West Virginia. We hope this video has shed light on the pressing issues that the country faces. While it's important to acknowledge the challenges, it's equally important to come together and take action. If you have any thoughts or ideas on how we can improve West Virginia's economy, please share them in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay tuned for more informative and insightful videos like this one. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.